Good evening, everybody. So, we're heading for a weekend, and one of the luxuries of downtime is to catch up with a book that nurtures your soul and your spirit. Of course, narratives are now available to you in so many formats that, as a consumer of content, you are spoiled for choice. But call me old school, I still feel there's something very, very rich and beautiful about illustrated narratives, illustrated in a book. Other formats like the internet, things come and go. There's a buzz one day, 10 weeks later, there's a buzz about something else. But something like this, very beautifully orchestrated compendium of stories. In this case, it's a book which I've called Encounters with the Rich and Famous, inspired by my years of very soulful journalism at Hello Magazine. Hello is, as you know, in 33 countries around the world. When I joined Hello, I had come from a lifestyle fashion magazine background. But of course, we did meet people from the arts and from entertainment and from business and everything. But Hello took that to the next level. Hello was all about going home, getting to know them as real people, getting to understand their family values and ethics. And beyond that, laughing with them, sometimes visiting them over a period of time so that you get different perspectives each time. So the way this book came together is nothing short of a privilege. I call a God-given privilege of a career. And I am super grateful to all the opportunities that Hello Magazine brought to me. And I'd like to point out, of course, that my parents mean a lot in terms of, it was my mother who always believed that daughters need to get an education, daughters need to spread their wings and stand on their own 2 feet. And if today I am where I am, I really, really have my mother to thank, and of course my father for sending me to the most exquisite international school in Taiwan. I remember we had amazing, we had the senior island in the middle of the school. We had progressive teachers who said that we don't want you in class, we want you to cover what you need to read for your exams. So take class time off, go and sit on an island, read the book that you need to read. That kind of progressiveness. You were not, and this is in the pre-internet era, we were not told that you have to be grounded for a certain number of hours anywhere. Okay? It was important that we delivered on deadline. It was important that we showed up in class. But there were ways around deadlines that even the teachers were very understanding about. So big, big shout out to my late parents, my mom and dad, who had helped facilitate the life that I eventually ended up living, of a really committed editor, writer, journalist, all of the above. And I will read to you my introduction for today. That will be your lead-in to the book, and then we will savor experiences along the journey with different stars and corporates and artists and humanists and all kinds of individuals that shared their stories in a way that only Indians can. I have had friends who've come to India from the UK, chosen to be writers and journalists in India, because in India people are open-hearted and willing to share and willing to contemplate all sides of your question. So my introduction says a hello from the author, and it's talking about how I discovered the potency of the written word when I was 9 years old. Our teacher had asked us to write a poem about an aeroplane, and we didn't have recourse to the internet. We couldn't download pictures, print them, and just make them part of the project like today's kids. So I actually looked up magazines. I cut out a picture of an aeroplane. I put it on blue glazed paper, and I made that the illustration. And then I wrote this really lyrical poem, very metaphorically rich poem about the aeroplane, and I called it The Lifeless Bird. And it became such an epiphany because she held it up in front of the entire class, and she said, see, Sangeeta could not find that picture of an aeroplane, but she found her way around it. She was resourceful, and then she's written such a powerful poem about the aeroplane as a lifeless bird. And I was but 9 years old. And thereafter, I entered this world of celebrity journalism, and I observed that celebrities have the power, and they know it, to make people happy. Whether it's a Ranveer Singh, whether it's a Sushmita Sen, whether it's a J.K. Rowling signing 500 books at one sitting, whether it was a Shashi Tharoor at the Jaipur Lit Fest with all the students of North India waiting in line to get him to sign a book, whether it's an Oprah willing to take pictures with all the royal ladies of Jaipur in the city palace. I have been witness to how celebrities can galvanize the energy in the room, and I've experienced the electricity that success can create firsthand, and that was what I have tried to capture for all of you. So what I've written is, of course, I do not understand the fuss we make about Bollywood stars, because in a country of over 1 billion, much in need of inspirational leaders, these guys have a shelf life of not more than a decade if they're women, and maybe 2 decades if they're men. And why not instead focus on geniuses like Hussain, Zakir Hussain, people who are perennially, A.R. Rahman, who's won an Oscar, people who are on the cutting edge of experiment and who are showing us new ways of seeing and doing things. So Encounters with the Rich and Famous will be behind the next series of videos that I am going to make for all of you and for my YouTube followers. Do subscribe, do support my efforts. This was, I think, something I attempted after 8 years at Hello. And it's a conservative organization. They're not too happy having people go out and write books. So I found my ways around that. Of course, I had the support of my editor, Ruchika Mehta. And everybody then realized that it wasn't a pipe dream, that I was actually going to do this book. And I had the support of Shobha Day at the launch of my book. So cheers to, and of course, independent supporters who gave me little help along the journey. So cheers to Encounters with the Rich and Famous. And we will be doing more excerpts now going forward. And have a great weekend and pick up your favorite book. This, by the way, is available on Amazon if it interests you.